Hey everyone, Kane here, and in this video we're gonna touch on the Ice Carnival. So it came just today, and unfortunately you have to spend Linari in terms of this event or to get something from this event. So how can you acquire these caps? Basically, you spend Linari to buy in here, or you play the Summoner Circle. So we're gonna touch on all of these events and everything combined in just a second. So before that, I'm gonna more or less say that I was pretty much indecisive in terms of this event. I wanted to do the 30. That's why you see me buying 10 here in terms of the Linari. But then I thought, damn, I really want those animas. And I ended up spending a little bit more. So honestly, I would not really suggest people to spend Linari to buy these here. It's not really that worth it. And instead, of course, you would have to play the Summoner Circle. Now, in terms of the Summoner Circle, let's touch on the advanced reward. So, most people are always going to choose the custom Divine Troop equipment. However, my troop equipment on Frontline Army is pretty good. Backline Army, it's pretty average, but I do require more prison boxes, or rather artifact boxes, than I require the equipment. The thing is, the heroes usually kind of rule majority of the battles, like not all of them, but majority. And I'm still missing a lot of the core artifacts to plus 2, 3, 4, or even 5, and etc. So for me, this one is the best. Like, I don't really need this that much. I'm not chasing perfect stats. Dragon, I don't require. Plus 4 runestone. Most of my temple is plus 6. I think only a couple of runes are plus 5 still. I got a couple of plus 7, so this lost its value a long time ago. I don't require this, and the Draconic Dust is barely anything for me, so this one has pretty much the highest value. However, if you're spending money on the game, you can easily just buy premium materials for a very small amount of money, which most people that are spending money in the game should actually go for it. So this one will probably be one of the worst rewards if you are actually spending quite a bit of money. And if you are, then I would suggest for you to chase perfect stats for your army instead. So, that aside, the basic rewards. So, there are a couple of ways which you should do that. So, the premium materials should exist in here majority of the time, unless, of course, you actually maxed those premium materials and you don't require any, then perhaps this is like irrelevant to you. But for majority of the players, this is probably the best reward that you can get as a basic, and then a choice between the next four. So I chose the Tech Rush this time because I don't really need the other three. This can be used in a new server, I suppose, the same way this one can be used in a new server as well, and I did use it for quite a bit. Now the reason for that is, sure, you can acquire the free artifact materials from literally anywhere, but even I have played this game 1 year, I still don't have quite a lot of free artifacts 5-star, and quite a few of them would go on some tanks or be substitute tank artifacts or even some buffers or whatever. It takes quite a long time from 0 to 5-star an artifact, so even this one actually helped me out quite a bit. So do keep in mind, you can go or do something like this, but the further it goes, the more this kind of loses its value, since you're slowly catching up and eventually you're gonna be above, um not above, but rather you will end up maxing all of the free to play artifacts, and this wouldn't mean anything to you whatsoever. So you do have to find some sort of a balance and instead just go for something like this. Of course, if you do require this, you may as well get this, but they're giving these almost everywhere, so this is also very quickly losing its value, and this one being like the best that you can get. Now, in terms of the redeem rewards, So personally, me myself, I love the prism boxes. I love the chance based stuff, and I like or want to get the prism, or rather, true prisms. So I always go for this. The only other option you can go is plus 4 runestone. And if you don't like to chance it to get something good, you can as well just pick either scroll scraps or troop stuff in here or draconic dust, depending what you kind of require. Personally, my choice is these two, and for anyone else, it's again pretty much your choice. So after that, you do activate the big spender. You get some materials for troop equipment again. You get some scroll scraps. You get some snowflakes for the ice carnival. And after that, you unlock a few rewards in here. So, for example, the reason I did 30 was because it had 4 enhanced prism crystals. Now, this one seemed a pretty huge boost. And then I decided, like, man, I don't really want to stop at 30 because I wanted to buy all of the animas. So I was kind of forced to go for like the 60, go for 70 instead, because, because I bought this thing here. If I didn't actually buy it, I would have just needed to do like 15,000 in Nari, and instead I would have had like 10,000 here. Would be literally almost the same thing, or even close to 10k Linari left. I kind of goofed this because I was indecisive. So yeah, just don't make the same mistake as me. In terms of the shop. So there are a few ways which you can do that. So currently the anima boxes do pose the highest value, since again the feature is very new and most people don't have anything in there. So the second best would probably be, a lot of people would expect potential potions, and I personally thought, yeah, potential potions as well. And after I actually bought the potential potions, I was like, fuck, dude. Like, it had rather artifact materials just below it. And then I was like, yeah, I kind of fricked myself over. So yeah, do keep in mind that this, even if it would look pretty good for a lot of people, this may not be the best one as well. Of course, if you're spending money, if you're acquiring potential potions from means of purchasing, so both of these become pretty cheap when it comes to money. Otherwise, you would probably want to farm the potential potions and purchase anima first, and then purchase the artifact material second if you're not really spending that much money on the game, rather. Now, if you're spending money on the game and you're able to get like these rather quite easy, then I would suggest anima boxes and perhaps something like the enhanced prism crystals. Now, there is also another thing is depending how old your realm is, because for example, relics give a lot of stats, a lot of bonuses. Same for Thurgic stuff, can actually boost your account rather quite quickly if you're on a new server, giving you boost for events, giving you boost for rankings, all that kind of stuff. So people like me who have played like a year, we have a few choices in terms of anima, potential, artifact stuff, and also prism crystals. While people in the newer realms, they have a choice between anima, potential, thurgic, relic boxes, artifact stuff, and then prism crystals. Now, do keep in mind, depending whether or not this event actually appeared on the very new servers, like first week or second week, the building rush could also make some sense with any additional materials, like after anima or whatever, if you had went literally ham on this event. The reason for that is, if you upgrade your castle level, you unlock more features, you unlock more daily stuff, and as well as you're starting to win those PvE events a lot faster. Now, I'm not going to rant about how it is good or why it is good. It might not even, or rather, this event might not even be on the new servers or newer servers. So this might be kind of even useless to talk about, but building rush for very new servers could potentially be one of the better things as well. It just really depends how much of the whaling the people or players have done in terms of this event. Because some people would deem me like 70 here would be amateur numbers, and some people just go incredibly ham on something like this. So yeah, after that you also get the big spender stuff. I believe I touched it, and I suppose that is pretty much it. Not really that much else to talk about. I kind of went for, again, the anima boxes because I kind of want to go for the Rakan race, and I do require my anima and my frontline to be pretty tanky. However, the legendary bonus for Rakan Blade Masters is total ass, so I'm not even sure if I will be able to turn back to Rakan just after finishing this. I will probably try and test when I get my Castle 50, my Turtle, my Archers to 18, and see what I'm able to do. Though I'm gonna touch on the Covenant in the next video, probably tomorrow or the day after that. Anyways, hopefully this video was useful in terms of the events, the rewards, and all that kind of stuff. And if it was, do hit that subscribe button. It would help me out a lot. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care and stay safe out there.